Welcome to 2019. So yeah, today we've got to win our home games, and it's an ideal opportunity to get one against Millwall. Come on, Sound. Right, so welcome back. Today we've got Millwall at home, 3 points on the line. If we don't get the result today, then we can almost count ourselves down this season. I'm here with John. John, what do you reckon, mate?
We've got to win. There's no doubt about it. It's a must-win game. We've been playing well, same thing, but we've got nothing up front. Silly mistakes at the back. So today it's a 12-pointer by me.
Yeah, well, so obviously come back today, a culmination of terrible results. We come back down to Portman Road, can't do anything else but win today.
No.
We've obviously got Rotherham coming up soon and then Sheffield Wednesday, but we've got to win all three of those games to even stand a chance of staying in the league.
I think it also depends on who we bring in. Like he's already said, he knows Lambert. We need two strikers, and that is the big thing. We need someone up front. The backs, I felt for seasons we need sorted out, and that's another big thing. Who do you put in goal? Mine would be Bart, but Gherkin, he made up for the error. Some great saves Saturday, great saves, first class.
Yeah.
But that's where we've got to sort it out. We've got to sort it out at the back, stop the leaking goals, and then start getting it up front.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think at the back we are really struggling, and we have done for a long time. But I was saying to Dino the other day, we struggled at the back for a number of seasons. It's not just this season, and I don't think we're conceding any more goals than we normally do. But because we've not got that element up front to keep us in the games, we're going to struggle. And obviously we find ourselves at the bottom of the league. Other than that, we've got Jonas Knudsen, who's got his eyes elsewhere, as we probably predicted over the last few months. In terms of who we're going to bring on loan, can you actually see us getting anyone?
That's going to be the thing. Who would want to come to a bottom league side that doesn't look that like we're going to stay in this division? It's a very hard thing. He's going to have his work cut out to get people in, and it's going to be loan signings. He ain't going to get anyone else long term, and I don't think Evans will give him the money.
No. Well, that's what I was going to ask. Do you think there's money on the table?
No. I mean, Evans has been so tight with the purse strings anyway.
He'll walk away at the end of the season, don't you think?
I think the best thing for the club would be, if we do go down, that's going to be, I think, for most fans, our biggest thing is I think he'll walk away, and then hopefully we'll get someone in that has got the club at heart. You know, maybe Sheepshanks might know a few people that love the club enough.
I haven't seen Sheepshanks for a while, to be fair, so...
No, I haven't seen him, I think, about 2 seasons now. Normally he pops up somewhere, but he did love the club. That's the thing.
And we miss that, really, don't we? At the heart of the director's box, we need someone who can actually point us in the right direction.
We need someone that's got their heart in this club and wants to put the money in. Let's face it, football, you put a lot of money in, but like big clubs and also Ipswich have found, there's money to get out of the game if the club goes in the right direction, and that's what Evans has never really got hold of. You know, if you put the money in, you do get rewards.
100%.
Also got to have the managers, and that's what we have.
I'm here with Will and Jack again. Boys, last time out, what was the score? Did we play Sheffield United? 1-1. Since then, we've lost. Who did we play last? I've lost all.
QPR, we lost 3-0.
It's been a long Christmas.
Middlesbrough lost 2-0.
Yeah, so we lost to QPR and Middlesbrough, and we find ourselves at home desperate for a result today. In terms of January and who we can bring in, what positions do you think we need to strengthen in, Will, firstly?
The squad needs one of the biggest revamps the league's ever seen. It just doesn't look strong enough in any position. There's at most like 3-4 players that are looking strong enough to play regularly. One of them being Cole Skuse isn't even in the team at the moment with an injury. Yeah. We need defence, we need midfield, we need attack, but that all depends whether Evans is going to back Lambert, because Lambert, I think, he'll know who we need to bring in, he knows what we need.
Yeah.
It all depends whether Evans wants to back him. If he's got any ambition for the club, he'll back him and give him the money to keep us in the division.
Okay. So in terms of backing, then, Jack, do you really think that Paul Lambert's going to get that backing? You know, considering we're bottom of the league, he's been in charge for 11 games now. You know, we've only won once. Do you really think we're going to get that money to back us?
Well, I think if Evans does have any care for this club, I think he will give it to us. But from what I've been seeing, from what his interview's been saying, I don't think he will.
No.
No,
scary times.
Yeah, indeed.
In terms of their results today, then, boys, what do you reckon? Let's start with you.
Hopefully a win.
Yeah.
I can see Millwall scoring, so I reckon it'll be a 2-1 Town.
2-1 Town.
Yeah.
And Will, what do you reckon, mate?
He says hopefully win. It's got to be a win. It's crunch time now. We've got to win. These next 2 games, Millwall and Rotherham, are must wins. If we lose these, I'd say it's game over. I think it's going to be a 1-0.
1-0 win. I'll go for a 4-0. I'm confident today. No, I'm not really, but I'd love to see a win. Cheers for that, boys. Anyway, cheers, mate. Cheers. Right, so I'm here with Don and Lewis. Boys, big game today. If we don't get a result, you know, what's going to happen to Ipswich Town? I'll start with you, Don.
Well, we need to win today, plus the next home game. I still think our chances are very slim to escape from relegation, to be fair. Must-win game, but with the way Town are, you can't see them holding on to any sort of lead. And scoring goals is a big problem still. And I can see Millwall getting an away goal at least, and that puts us under pressure. Yeah.
So in terms of our performances recently, Lewis, how do you think we're going to fare today?
We've been a bit inconsistent, really. Hopefully today we'll kick on these next 2 home games.
Yeah.
Got to get 6 points.
100%.
Like, if we got players in, they've got to be miracle workers to do anything.
Well, yeah. And personally, I don't think it's categorically down to what happens on the pitch. Don, me and you both know that this lies a bit deeper. It lies, you know, behind the scenes. The people behind the scenes control what happens on the pitch, unfortunately.
Yeah, big problems. I don't particularly trust our owner, to be fair. He's been here for like 10 years now, I believe, and under his watch we've declined year upon year as a club, and he's still controlling the purse strings today for replacements, etc. And we'll see what happens, but I don't really trust him at the moment.
No. And do you think it's fair to say that the bloke has been trying to get a miracle, a win promotion, by actually putting nothing really into the club?
No. I think he's not put enough into the whole club. If he's got an ambition, he got other clubs spending money. Like even Bishop City signed a player last year for 5 million, and we haven't spent much. 5 million is our best player we bought in our whole history.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Like, we're not going to go anywhere with Evans' ownership, really.
Exactly, boys. Cheers for that anyway, and hopefully we'll get a result. All right.
Okay. Cheers.
Come on. Right. So yeah, I'm here with the original Leeds United scum. You all right?
Top of the league as usual.
You're not going to go up though. You're going to bottle it again, ain't you?
No, mate, not this time. January, top of the league, 3 points clear. What can I say? 72% possession against Hull. We let them win that game because they're sorry figure in the league, aren't they?
Hull is shit, to be fair, and we're worse. But you know, you're still coming to watch Ipswich, even though we bottom the league and you're top. So what's the real selling point for you?
Well, the selling point is that my 3 boys are Ipswich fans, so I have to come. But there is no doubt in my mind today. No doubt in my mind. Millwall will have their 3rd win on the trot. It's going to be an easy victory for them. Your boys are going down, there's no question about it. I don't know why people are actually coming today, but perhaps it's just to see Millwall, but that's my opinion.
Dad, that is a terrible analysis of the game. Alright, well, I think we're going to get a win today. I hope we're going to get a win. I hope you'll be coming down a bit more often when we get a win today, I think. But let's talk about it. We've not got a good chance of staying in the division at this moment in time. We need at least 13 good results, 13 wins to stay in the division. We've only managed 2 wins in 25, 3 in 26 after today. Do you think it is physically possible for Ipswich Town to stay in the division?
I do, but you need to buy Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Other than that, the good point of today is that we'll seal your fate, and next year I can bring my boys down for £1 a head.
Cheers, Dad.
Thank you.
Right, so we're just full-time score 3-2 to Millwall. Town took the lead obviously early on through Jack Lancaster, first goal for the 18-year-old, and then we just fell to pieces. You could argue that the ref gave away the game. I'm hearing that in the stands, but you know, we've made it hard for ourselves, to be fair. I'm here with Dino again. Dean, what do you make of that, mate?
Absolutely gutted. You take a lead 1-0, good goal from young Jack. Positives there from him. He played very well to start with, but I think the young boys just blew out a puff in the end. You know, they obviously worked hard first half. I thought we played fairly well, but Millwall gradually eased themselves back into the game, and a bit of experience. I wouldn't say quality. They've got a bit of quality there, but yeah, a bit of experience. And obviously went on to win the game, didn't they?
You could argue experience obviously played into their hands. Obviously they brought on Morrison at half-time, the ex-Norwich player, and they played everything through him, every header, every ball in the air. But to be fair, was football played today, Dean? There was a lot of, you know, up and down. To be honest, were we in the game second half?
Not really, to be honest. I think we had one or two little attacks, didn't we? But we started to hoof the ball as well. But you know, we've got a very young side, and I think my mindset is now League One, prepare for that. But with Evans in charge, I can't. You know, can you take any positives? There's still points to be had, but we needed a win today. Hopefully get a win against Stanley as well in the FA Cup, and then Rotherham, and then Blackburn. I was hoping for 9 points there, but yeah, I don't think so.
Well, that's already down the toilet. We started 2019 very abruptly. We've already lost, you know, arguably the games that we need to win are at home. We've failed in that sense today. Can you really see anything coming from our home games now, Dean?
don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, you know, you get yourself up for it, don't you? And you think, yeah, this is it, where the fight back's going to start. But the margins are getting narrower and narrower and narrower. So, like, you know, 0 points today. FA Cup next week. You know what we're like in the FA Cup. Hopefully we'll go on and win that. But to me, it's the league. The league is obviously the most important thing. Then we've got Rotherham. I don't know after today how many. Obviously with Millwall, and what are they 10 points clear of us? Is it 10?
I think that's the margin at the moment.
So it's looking we're in dire straits, and then you know, for want of a better couple of words, and we keep trying to believe. But to me, it's League One. Here we come.
So obviously we've got Accrington Stanley on Saturday. Transfer window's open. Signings can be made as of the 2nd, which is tomorrow. Can you see a number of signings coming in through the doors the next few days?
I think you'll bring players in, but what they're going to be, loan players again, and you know, nothing. I don't think it'll be anything too exciting, and I think it's probably too little, too late, if you ask me. But yeah, people will say, yeah, there's still points to play for if we can beat Rotherham and then Blackburn. But what is it? If it's 10 points, it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
It's being very optimistic
it's
now.
Very optimistic
you know,
now.
we're in a position we can't get out of. Well, until next week. Obviously, Saturday we've got Accrington away, and then until, you know, following weekend, there's not really any action. But until then, come on, you Blues!
Come on, you Blues!